Hey, pleasant good morning to you. David. Listen, David is something else, I study his life, and there are certain things in his life that I don't want to imitate. Listen to this. In 1 Kings chapter 1, verse 1 to 4, it says, Now King David was old and stricken in years, and they covered him with clothes, but he got no heat. Wherefore his servant said to him, Let there be sought for my lord the king a young virgin, and let her stand before the king, and let her cherish him, and let her lie in thy bosom, that my lord the king may get heat. So they sought for a fair damsel throughout all the coasts of Israel, and found Abishag the Shunammite, and brought her to the king. And the damsel was very fair, and cherished the king, and ministered to him. But the king knew her not. 1 Kings chapter 1, verse 1, right on to verse 4. The Bible says that David was old and stricken in years, an old man. And it seems as though he has a disease. And it looks as if his counselors and those who advised him said that the cure for his disease is a young virgin to minister to David. Now, I don't want the disease that David had at all. But let me get down to something. Now, David has children and grandchildren. The appropriate individual for David, the elderly, the appropriate persons who should have been looking after David, the individuals who should have been taking care of David, now he is in the status of the elderly, should have been his blood relatives. Now take me seriously. We must, as we live our lives, we must old age and being elderly or a pensioner shouldn't just creep up suddenly on us. We must plan for it. We should not be like David. We should have individuals who are blood relatives, preferably like children and grandchildren, who are taking care of us as we age. But you know what? There was so much distrust in David's house after the situation with Bathsheba that here he seemed not to be able to trust his own close relatives. As you go through the day, whoever you are, you may be very young. Think about old age, or you may be old. Still think about old age, and try your best to treat those relatives. Treat them nice, so that as you age, those relatives that you treat nice, they would be the individuals who will reciprocate kindness to you. God and Father, thanks ever so much for your goodness towards us. Thanks for your love. Thanks for giving us brains so that we can plan our golden years, our years when we get old. And help, oh God, for us to be nice and kind and good and loving to our blood relatives.